Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DeNiro ONeal again with Planet One Music, and I'm about to show you how to basically label your stuff if you are trying to solicit your music to TV and film commercials and stuff like that. And that's my swag these days, trying to get my songs placed, with cue music and instrumentals and background music and stuff like that. And based off my research and everything that I've been reading and listening to and watching and agreeing with, these are some of the conclusions that I've been coming up with. And so this is how now I label my stuff. So I'm just kind of like give you a tutorial on what I've been learning so far. And then, like I said, this is not the everything. It's not the be all, see all, and everything like that. It's just what I've been learning so far, and then you kind of know what makes sense and what don't. So anyway, one thing I did Google was the latest library listings, and these are the music libraries that will get your songs placed and stuff like that, right? So you click on these, and they'll give you different websites that'll show you how to submit your music and what format and stuff to put it in, because you have to make it like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and stuff like that in order to do that. And that's hard for some composers because they're so used to making music for artists, which is fine, but it just takes that extra little effort just to kind of like um, give them what they want, because half the time the stuff, they like the music, but it's just not in the right format, or it's not in the right frequency. Most films is in 48K, and some people don't even export in 48K. So you got to know these little things. But first things first, they'll give you that type of feedback. That's easy. But what they really want to know is what idea do you have for the song? Because when you listen to an instrumental, I could take it one way and somebody else could take it the other way. They'd be like, "Oh, this sounds like something that Chris Brown would do," and somebody else would be like, "Oh no, that sounds like something that could work on, uh, you know, uh, Swamp." Some swamp reality commercial or something like that. I mean, not commercial, but reality show. Or this can go for a Hardy's commercial, or this can go here, whatever, whatever. So what you want to do is label your stuff so people won't get confused, right? So what I did on my website, I labeled it first of all as production music for TV and film, Planet One Music. Switch it up, but it can go for anybody. If you're a rapper or something, and you like one of these beats, just let me know. I'll take it down and hook it up for you. Okay, so anyway, if you notice, I always put the title of the uh, show first, because so when people Google it or whatever, if they hashtag and stuff, maybe this might just pop up because it's put in there first. Now, if I put quotation marks around here and put in so and so type of beat, it probably won't come up as fast. But when the supervisor is in here doing this, looking at this, he gonna see what this is, and basically I put the name of the name of the show, and I label it background music idea. You know what I mean? And then I put the mood, happy, or EDM and pop. And the reason why I put the mood in there is because when people are looking for a certain scene, they say, you know what, this scene needs to be a happy scene for this part. When they look through their catalog and they see that you sent them that in that format, they'll know they got a folder that says happy music. And so they know that that mood is supposed to be happy, right? And then of course the title, love comes, love goes, whatever. That's just something extra so you can keep up with BMI or something like that in case it do get placed. And the genre I always put on the soundtrack. I could go hip hop, R&B, whatever, whatever. But if music supervisors, they probably in the soundtrack area somewhere. And so I put it in like that. At the same time, even though this is public right now, I can make this private. So if you was to Google this, Google up DeNiro ONeal under SoundCloud, you won't see it, but the music supervisors will see it. You know what I mean? Because if they agree to take this track, then they don't want it somebody else using it or download it or hear it again somewhere. They want fresh new music, and that's what I provide them with: fresh, original new music. So this is just a sample of it.
Planet One Music.
So within this category, I have another video where I was talking about how to find people. So what I would do, I go to the Married at First Sight TV show, and that's what it's called. This is a Married at First Sight TV show, if y'all ain't seen it already. And then I've tracked down the music supervisor, and then what I did in the details, I actually tagged his name in there somewhere. Oh no, I didn't. But it's good. Oh yeah, I did. Demetrius, man, he's a music supervisor for this TV show. So I tagged his name in there. So if he just happened to be just strolling the internet one day, he might just see his own name in there, and he probably hear it. Or once I send him that email, he can easily go back to this and see that this song probably would fit in a certain segment, maybe only like 10, 15 seconds or something like that, but I can hear it in there just to get that urban sound. The title kind of lines up with how they, married at first sight. Love come, love goes. You might see somebody come at first and it might go later, whatever. But I got my tag game up. You know what I mean. Make sure that it's not hard to find. But basically, what I was doing is just talking about how to title your stuff, basically. And so when I'm putting this stuff up, I put um, the picture up. For Teen Titans Go, I put this picture up. So when these music supervisors see this, they can see what idea I have for it, so it won't be so hard on them. I'm trying to make their job easy. You know what I mean? So when I see Rick and Morty, this right here, I dream about her title. This is the mood that it needs to be in. So when they scrolling through and they seeing it, they can go straight to my website, music production. If they see they show on here, and I do this daily. If they see they show on here, they could just basically just fit it right in. It's about how you label it. I kind of put quotation marks. Shouldn't have did that. I'm gonna take that out later. But anyway, yeah, that's all it's about. This is all this tutorial is about, just production music, and knowing how to label your stuff correctly so it could be easy on the supervisors and making life easier for them, putting it in the right format, and understand what you're doing, because that's when you're gonna get that check. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, if you like what you saw, hit subscribe. Talk to you later. Peace, deuces. Stay creative.